Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Friday. So I'm going to use 3 decks of cards to check in today. We're going to use the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages, the Beautiful Hidden Truth Oracle and the Love Secrets Unlocked deck. So what do we need to know? And I have done earlier a reading that's quite in depth about the masculines as well, and a karmic reading. So if you're wondering what the karmic partner is thinking, what's on their minds, make sure you check out that reading too. It's very interesting. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to you? What do the masculines want to say to you? So again, I feel 2 parts, first part, second part here. What do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? I feel they are smelling you today. Again, they give me that smell, the scent, because the masculines are very primal in the way they connect with you. And he's saying, I look for you everywhere. I look for you everywhere. And I feel he's smelling you, whether that's your, scent, your natural scent he can smell, or he's smelling your perfume or your aftershave, or a certain smell that he relates to you. Could be things like lavender. It could be things like fresh flowers, coffee, a certain smell that brings up memories, because he's saying, I look for you everywhere I go. And I feel, he's very aware of what's going on around him. So he's receiving signs and synchronicities. And because of that, he's looking for you. It's like he's imagining he's going to run into you. He's hoping that the universe will set up that meeting. Even if you live miles apart or countries apart, he's kind of wishing that he hasn't got to make the move. So the universe does it for him. Because it's not that they don't want to come forward, it's that they're afraid of coming forward. They're afraid of that rejection, yet that's absolutely what they have to learn. Because you might think, well, I'm going to reach out then and make it easier. But don't make it easier, because they have to learn the lesson. They have to step forward. That's the whole part of their journey, to be able to ask for what they want and take the lead in the connection. And feminines, take that step back. Don't be afraid. Don't think, oh, he's never going to contact me again, or he doesn't care. It's never going to happen. Because he does care. And it will happen, because he's seen you everywhere. So in a way, he's saying, I really wish, universe, that you'll just create a way. So I haven't got to be vulnerable or reach out. It's not that he doesn't want to make the effort. He's afraid of what the effort will mean. And you might reject him. You might say, I don't want you anymore. I've moved on. Leave me alone. And he's in fear of that. So he's thinking, universe, can you just create the way, please? But the universe is saying, yeah, I will do, but you also have to step up and do what you've come here to do. And he's saying, yeah, I want to feel that way again. So he's saying, I want to feel that way again, the way it is when we're together, the way it was at the beginning, the way it is when there's no ego and no fear and no struggle. I want to feel that way again. So he's saying, you make me feel things I've never felt. You blow me away. I love you. You're amazing. And I want to feel that way again. And I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you everywhere, hoping that we're going to run into each other. And give in. Give in for my touch, for my taste, for my loss. So all he has to do is give in and reach out to you. And that's what he's saying. I'm going to give in. I need to give in so that I can touch you and taste you and be with you again and be intimate with you again. So really that pull to you is so strong, he can't deny it. He can't run from it and he can't hide from it. And that's that magnetic pull to you, because he does lust for you and want you and crave you. And I really picked up on that in the masculine reading today, where, he's craving to be fulfilled in that way. And he's saying, everything changed in my world the day that we met. I want that again. I want to feel that way again. The way it was when we first met, the firework effect, the feeling of coming home, that feeling of belonging. And he's saying, you are my weakness and my greatest strength. And that's why he's afraid, and he's thinking, universe, please bring us together, because I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to come across as weak. I want my feminine to see me as strong. And, he's afraid that if he looks into your eyes, he's going to break down, he's going to cry. You're going to see him, in that vulnerability. But vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. And he's saying, I've saved pictures of you to look at when I need you. I've saved pictures of you to look at when I need to see your face. So he cares about you more than you realise. And he wants to connect with you more than you know. And he's saved pictures. You may not even be aware of that. They may be hidden very well on his phone or on his computer or somewhere else in his mind. But he's saying, when I need you and when I need to see your face and connect with you, I'll look at you and I'll look at your pictures. And I feel he's done things like going on your social media and screenshotting pictures of you and, connecting with you in that way. And I love that we've got the red rose, which I've just noticed, which is also about the apology. You and I were too young. So he's saying we were too young. Now, what does that mean? That isn't about physical age. That's about spiritual maturity. He's saying we were too young spiritually. We weren't ready for each other. I certainly wasn't ready for you, and I don't really think you were ready for me. We were too young. And this may mean something to anyone who has been on this journey a long time. Say if you met as kids, or you had like a childhood relationship and then you went into a period of separation. You may have been too young then to be ready for what you want to have now and the life you want to live together. But I feel this is also about spiritual maturity, saying we were too young, we were too immature, childish and naive spiritually, but now we're not. Now we've been learning through the separation and the periods we've been apart to become strong and wise. And you speak to me through music. So you know very well, Divine Feminine, that you receive messages from your masculine, but your masculine is saying, I'm receiving messages through you. You're communicating with me through music. And I hear those messages and those songs. And because of that, I'm seeing you everywhere and I want to feel that way again. So I feel he's getting very nostalgic when he's listening to music. The masculines are very connected with music anyway. And when music comes on sometimes for them, whether they are listening to it themselves or it comes on the radio or they hear it when they're driving around or walking around, it's something that hits them in the feels and takes them back to a moment in time. And it reminds them of you, or it sparks something in them that makes them think of you, or connects them with what the connection truly is, because this is real. But he's saying, I want to feel that way again, the way it was at the beginning. I want to feel your love. I want to connect with you. I want to know it's real. So I want to bring in the messages through music deck because, it's great when the masculines give us these signs that they are receiving these signs too. So what messages are they receiving in music? So the messages they are receiving is what hurts you and heals you will make you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. The songs like that about being strong, about getting confidence and courage to move forward. It says the journey can cut like a knife and you'll feel it deep within your soul, but the pain will grow you and make you stronger. God would never give you anything you can't handle. Remember your power. You are a warrior of love. So masculines are receiving signs about standing strong and fighting for this love, being a warrior. They're giving me silly songs like Getting Strong Now, things from Rocky or theme tunes. They're showing me theme tunes, because some of the masculines love to watch films, hero things, theme tunes to, certain superheroes or things that give them strength, like Rocky, get up and fight for what you want. The doors are open and your dreams are coming true. Be happy. So I feel they are also seeing bees as a symbol of communication. This is a time of miracles. Expect to see bees at this time. The door is open for a union, communication and miracles when you focus on love. So they are also receiving signs to move through that door, and they're having that vision, remember, that came through in the masculine reading today, to move forward. And they are calling to you. When I'm hearing this noise, that's a building noise, but that sounds like a distress call. They're sending out that signal to you. And I feel that's what they're saying to the universe. Please open the doors. Please open the doors to bring us back together. Please create a serendipitous meeting so I haven't got to reach out and put my heart on the line. And your twin flame is hooked. Keep being you. They are hooked on you and love the real you. So they are also receiving messages that you love them for who they are, that they are worthy of your love, and that they don't need to change anything about themselves apart from the things that hold them back or the ways that make them act crazy, the fear. So I feel they are being shown signs by the universe to step up and fight for this love and reach out and do what they need to do, because the universe will create the way, but they have to make the first move to make it happen, because the universe is saying to the masculine, you're not getting off that easily. You have to do your work as well as the work that your feminine is doing. So get up, fight for this love, reach out and tell her how you feel. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.